And gentlemen, I believe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live back here at Urban Playground in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, here for the final division, final wave of today's competition. We're kicking things off, or finishing in style with the preteen division. So we got our male and female preteen athletes going to be working through this course. And be your host today, John Pine, the Dad Jokes Ninja, or whatever this says. You know, I roll with it. Doesn't offend me. Doesn't hurt me. On that note, yeah, we'll cover that later. So we got 11 obstacles athletes are going to be working through. 11 obstacles and about, I think it's like 20 plus competitors. We'll take you through the obstacles here in a bit, give you a little flavor for it. But just a quick note, our course today was co-designed by Coach Thomas, as well as Elijah Mom, one of our athletes here at Urban Playground. The format for today is a flow format. It's WNL, World Ninja League, Tier 1 flow format style. If you're not familiar with the WNL or the flow format, basically it is the furthest, the fastest. You'll continue to accumulate points throughout this competition. And basically you continue accumulating points until your first fail. Your first fail will stop the point accumulation. It will continue. You'll be able to continue on through the course, though. Finish your time limit. Test out all the new obstacles. I've been told in my ear now that I'm supposed to say I don't like juicy fruit. I don't know if that has to do with this name at all, but it's a common misconception. We'll go through. Right now, athletes are doing their walkthroughs, getting their game plan going, talking to their coaches, not allowed to touch the obstacles, can't practice on the obstacles, but they're game planning their course. And the strategy side is a mental component of this sport to really lock in with your plan for this course. So it's critical, important for athletes to do so. I'm getting word that they're just about wrapped up that, so I'm going to poke behind the curtain here, get you guys situated, and talk a little bit about the graphics and everything going on. So hold tight, and we'll be right with you. Again, I'm more of a winter green guy, not juicy fruit. So just I'll throw that out there. But giving you guys a little taste of the audio visual we got going on here. That top right corner is your NinjaWorks timer. Once an athlete is live, you'll be able to see their current time limit counting down. So that will, as soon as that buzzer starts, start clicking down throughout the course of their run. You're also going to see 11 different rectangles, small rectangles, at the bottom of that NinjaWorks logo. They're going to light up green or red for successful completion or failure of obstacles. You'll also be able to see the obstacle name actually light up below that. It's a nice little feature that NinjaWorks has for your viewing pleasure. Bottom left corner, you're going to actually see the athlete name as well as their gym affiliation, hometown. I think we actually even have country of origin, or country of nationality, I should say. So I think we have all American athletes today. We'll double check that. You'll also be able to flip. We got a nice little banner, actually, I should mention, at the bottom going on, telling you guys where you're at, what competition you're watching. No, the camera found me. This is embarrassing. Just going to go hide. No, we'll also get the run orders going throughout the competition. You'll be able to see it flip back and forth. Where are we at? Okay, right there. Flip back and forth in between athletes. We'll be able to let you see who the next few runners are. So on that note, our first 5 athletes that will be taken on this course, we got Morgan Lochner, Aaron Kennedy, Lucian. Let me reread that. Sorry. We got Caleb, Ruth, Ryan, and Aaron. that'll be starting here. Got Ayla and then Morgan following that. So again, we'll be flipping here between the athletes. Apologies, I'm back on my schedule. So yeah, Caleb, Ruth, Ryan, Aaron, Elliot, got Ayla, Morgan, Blake, Brandy, and Sarah, your first 10. We got 22 athletes in total. Pretty close to even split between the guys and the girls here. I think it's about 10, actually. 10 females and 12 male athletes, if my calculations are correct. We'll give you a little bit of info on the athletes as we continue moving on. So, like I said, hold on a couple minutes. I think the first 5 athletes are in the warm-up area, just making sure they are all stretched out, ready to go. They're loose and warmed up. We'll be bringing this to you live here just in about a couple minutes. Actually, while we wait, we did talk to the co-designer in our last competition, or we could talk to while we wait, we talked to the co-designer between waves. We're going to actually, the main designer, let me clarify, the main designer, only from a safety standpoint do we add another designer. So we got Elijah Mom on the mic. We're going to check in. How do you think everything's been progressing? You have a few waves down. We got some good adjustments here for the preteens. So what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think this course is going to be really, really hard. But I think they'll have like 1 or 2 clears through it. But I think it was challenging enough to like what ninja should be, going back to like the fundamentals. Nothing like too techy, but like a little pumpy and a little techy.
Yeah, we got some pumpy and techy going on. And I agree. I mean, I think you have a couple powerhouse athletes that are, really going to lay it on the line for this course. A couple clears. I like the prediction. We'll see if that holds. I think we're still waiting for fire, right? Is that like are we cold or fire? Or I'm trying to get the lingo down. Fire, hot, whatever. We got our extinguishers ready if it gets too hot in here. We'll get things going. What? No cap. I did say no cap earlier. We don't have a cap obstacle. Anytime I get to practice my Gen X, what's it? Not that deep. Yeah. Anytime I get to practice my Gen Z and Alpha slang, I do, right? I'm not a Gen Alpha or Gen Z. We'll work with a couple, try to blend in. But we are going to get right over to our course. And over to our first athletes at the line. We got Caleb Epperly. Caleb competing out of Kinetic Ninja Warrior. Coming around that turn right into obstacle number 3. It's changed a little bit here. So we're looking at some of the changes. Jumps right towards that ring. Nails the dismount. Here we go to one of the first major changes. This balance obstacle got ratcheted up a little bit. These wobbly boards are not that easy. Caleb definitely respecting the obstacle, though. And he's there. Good push off tack. He's got to go up to the bar, or at least touch it. Gets that. Coming around here. Caleb loves Ninja and Legos. On the geometry dash obstacle now. Looks like a little bit of a Lego piece right here, and he does figure it out.
Look at it and throw.
Oh, good move there.
Right hand around the back. Right. You can reach the cliff with any hand. Just get on there. Come on, Caleb. You gotta fight for this. Good.
Got one hand up. Good match there.
The other side and kick.
And he's got to dismount to the blue now. And gets it. Good landing. Minute 20 left. right, Caleb eyeing up. Got to get over and then get to that bar just a little short. That is a tricky obstacle that we're going to see throughout this competition for these 22 athletes. You got to get enough swing to get over, but you've got to watch the feet. So it's a very big backswing to get there. Caleb will continue on. He's got 50 seconds to work through this course, though.
Good. Lean forward. Breathe tight. Good. Nice reaches. Good. Twist. Twist over that shoulder.
We're seeing a lot of athletes look at the way Caleb has taken on this course to get some ideas of how to traverse across this cliff line.
Jump to the ring. Come on, Caleb. Power. One more time. Higher. Big unhook here. Up. And up.
Oh, good match there.
Come on.
Looking strong here.
Hips up and set your hips and go for this leg. Go now. Oh, good job.
Great finish by Caleb. All right, next on the starting platform, we have another Kinetic Ninja Warrior athlete. We got Ruth coming on up. All right, Ruth Store coming out of Kinetic Ninja Warrior, getting that countdown now.
1, 2.
All right, first obstacle down for Ruth. Coming around this Sonic curve now and gets there. Ruth's been doing ninja for 5 years now. And gets there. Ruth looking for that landing, making sure she's over top of it, can't overshoot on it, and gets there. Definitely respecting this balance obstacle.
Stay right there where you're at. Yep. You're going to stick your landing on there once you get close. Okay, step right out.
And she gets there.
Don't touch the red part. Okay. You're going to let it take you back and then put your feet on there. On the left part and kick
Again,
all back.
looking for a big kick momentum. Going to use that starting platform. Resets are allowed, so that is a legal move.
All right, it's going to take you all the way back now. There you go. Yeah. You can either do that by that way or run towards me and kick off this block. Whichever you want.
Got to get a little more momentum. It's right there. And oh,
Run towards me, back up, get some left, and run towards me. So back up to the ring. Back up to there. Now run towards me, kick off the ball with both feet.
all right. Coach is telling her to get some momentum here. Try to kick off and then push hard. There we go. That looks like that's enough. Just got to reach out and just a little short. It was a good attempt by Ruth. She's got 42 seconds left to work through the course. Good jump out there. He's got to get a little bit up. Came through. Over to the Lachey obstacles now. A little short. She's going to go on to the next obstacle.
Yep. I want to see more. There it is. Ready? And kick those feet over and around. Oh,
she did get over, just a little short, but great job by Ruth. All right, up next, we got Ryan Prokop. All right, Ryan getting the countdown now. Coming out of Paramount Ninja Warrior. Ryan's been doing ninja now for 3 years. He makes his way across these quad steps, gets some speed, and he's there. Landing on that Bosu ball, keeps his balance. A couple more Bosu balls, and then he's there. We got octagons, then the ring. Big reach to get there. He's going to get to that next octagon slot. Got to land this to make sure he gets the whole way there. And he does. Secures that landing. I'm certainly respecting this balance obstacle right now. Gets to the roller, uses that like a pro, no problem. Eyes this up. Again, you got to get momentum one way or another. You can't be on top. You got to use the black, tack off to get to that ring. See if he can push it forward. It's not going to be enough, so he's going to have to get momentum coming back. So let's see him kick off strong. Push might be enough. See if he gets there. Not quite there. He's got to get a really strong kick. Let's go straight arms, all legs. Straight arms. Oh, just almost there. That should be it. That's there. And enough there. This slider proving to be a difficult one. Really got to get good momentum off that. Strong leg muscles to push. He's got to pull up to get to this point, though. He worked this hard. He's got it. Got the point. That counts. Got the touch point. That was a critical point. Good effort from Ryan. All right, Ryan eyeing it up. A few more seconds left. He's trying to get this swing built up. And a little short there, but a great run by Ryan. All right, next up we got Aaron Kennedy. At the starting platform. Aaron getting the countdown as she jumps up. Hailing from Wilmington, Delaware. Aaron trains at the factory at Reach. Comes around that curve. Taking the extra swing here. along this backside and then across the bow suits. Gets to that platform. All right. Eyeing up these octagons now. Aaron's been training for 2 years. A little bit wobbly on that balance obstacle. Good kickoff. That should get her there. Aaron enjoys making jewelry, drawing, track, and of course, ninja. Keeping it close to the wall to make sure it stays on that bar. Gets out of there. Oh, good move to try to get out there. Just need a little more swing. All right, let's see this one. No one's gotten through this one yet. Oh, good attempt. Love it. And she's out of there. Great move. Aaron has 1 minute and 10 seconds left still to work on this course and take her time over on this last obstacle. Oh, just a little short. Just going to give it another go, though. Aaron does go by the ninja nickname Epic E. I'd say that jump above the foam roll was pretty epic so far. Just going to give it one more try. We saw a couple athletes work through this and get it on the third try. Let's see Aaron get it on the third try here. Let's go. Pull it off in the back. She's got a good swing going. Oh, just a little short. Great attempt. Just going to run over, though, get that buzzer. Great finish. Way to work by Aaron. All right, next up on the course, we got Elliot Chrisman. All right. Elliot zooming across these quad steps. Looks like he came across and just missed it. Tough break, but Elliot's going to keep this rolling. Good move right to that ring. Elliot got the touch point. He can do what he wants here. Nice move across. Elliot coming out of Paramount Ninja Warrior, just a little short there. It's Elliot's 3rd year competing in Ninja. Also enjoys collecting baseball cards, playing baseball. I remember analyzing all sports games.
Let's go, Elliot. You got this. Come on, Elliot.
Continuing to fight here, though, looking for a big swing to get to this. Oh, and he had it. It was a great attempt. Definitely a couple types of obstacles you could see later on in the year, whether it's regionals or worlds. Always good to get good practice going. Oh, just a little short. Strong move to that far devil step, that top devil step. Here we go. He's got to readjust his hand so he gets left hand there. Oh, just came off. 50 seconds still remaining on the clock. Elliott, with his last 30 seconds, eyeing up this final obstacle. Takes that ring off and just comes a little short. Will hit that buzzer. Did have to work for that buzzer. All right, we'll move over to the starting platform. Next athlete making their way over. We got Ayla Blackmore coming out of JCX. Got Coach Ferris right alongside Ayla. Ayla's in good hands. Looks like she missed that. Oh, did miss that first starting or ending platform, unfortunately. So she'll continue on in this course. Goes by Tiny Mighty Ninja. Just gonna continue flying through this course, though.
You got it. Come on.
Right, gonna see her push and work through this. Here we go. And she's there. Way to work for that. Ayla coming across now. It's going to chalk on up back half of this course.
Get this move.
And a great grab on that sideways board. Just going to pull that down, generate her swing there. All right, let's see it right here. This has been the fun one on the day. She's got enough swing for it. Oh, got her hands on it. Cleared that, just barely missing. Said Ayla would spend all day doing ninja if she could. Enjoys spending time with her family, friends, pets. She's also involved with her scout troop and advancing her karate black belt skills. Still got 50 seconds left. Let's see the fight here in this last obstacle.
Come on,
She will go finish off her run, hit that buzzer, gets a round of applause. Continue fighting the whole way through this course. Again, heartbreaking. But plenty more to come out of this athlete. All right, next athlete, we got Morgan Lochner coming on up. Morgan training out of the factory at Reach. I believe she has a backyard rig as well. Memory serves me right. She absolutely loves Ninja. It's her 5th year competing. Nice, smooth through the balance. Here we go to the tack move. Pushes it out. Strong move up there to keep it progressing. She loves the Ninja community and the amazing friends she's made. She's also on the advanced climbing team at Reach, something she has been doing for the last year to improve her grip strength and dynamic movements. Great swing generation, one of her favorite types of obstacles. Here we go. She's flying through this course. Here comes the tricky obstacle you don't typically see. You got to get a lot of backswing, and she does. Oh, she got there and just knocks off the back. Got to the bar and just came off. All right, and this is where, again, an athlete like Morgan, who's been cross-training in rock climbing, really showcasing that grip strength here. This is a tough move. Just came off a little short there. 1:35 still on the clock, plenty of time. She was absolutely flying through this course. Great moves across, looking for this ending platform and gets that buzzer. Great moves. All right, it's going to be a tough one to beat with the pace that Morgan was moving at. All right, and just like that, we're on to our next athletes. Brandy Miller. Coming along here. Obstacle number 2 and 3. Good. Over to the hexagons now. Brandy out of Easton, Pennsylvania. Coming across the balance.
Unplug these? You want me to? Yeah, you can. They broke.
And she is through 5 obstacles. Brandy's been doing Ninja for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Here comes that tack move, and she's there. Good strong move to get to the end. Coming across the balance now. Keeping close to the wall. And she's there.
There you go.
Brandy saw the pace that Morgan was moving at, knew that she's got to keep that pace up here. Great move across.
Look where you're going. Hips up, catch and kick through. Good. Yep. Reach your arms back. Reach it. There we go. Kick straight in front of you. Just build it up and stick your landing.
All right. Landing is right there in sight. Got to generate a little bit of swing. She's got the triangle moving and is there. 1:35 left. Kind of taller athlete. Got to watch the feet. Can get a really good swing and just not enough backswing on that one. Good dyno move to move up. Tops off on that T-ledge. All right to do. Came down. It's going to be on this last obstacle.
You need a lot of power. You have to left in the back of your swing. Get some more if you need it. All right, back swing, take it off.
You say no.
Here you go. Back around.
That's straight.
You're okay. Bring your knees up and just bring your chest in the middle. Knees up. Start swinging there. Yeah, more that way. One more time. It's gonna
Looks
build.
like it's straightening her
All
out.
right, you have to leave this move. You gotta leave this move.
Oh, good try. And that does it. Great finish from Brandy. All right, we got Blake Hansen coming on up. Taking a look at the run orders. We got Sarah, Lucian, Emma, and Sarah Fouts coming up after that. All right, we got Blake. You know what? I never made the association. Blake Hansen brothers of the 90s. I don't think there's a relation. Otherwise, they've been keeping it close to the vest. I know the Hansens. I would be bragging about that immediately if I was related to the Hansen brothers. But Blake is up. We got the flossing ninja taking on the course. Coming on across now. And lands on that platform. Coming through the balance now. And lands it. Good job across that slider. Good jump across, and he gets to the back half of the course. Blake trains alongside Ferris. Blake's 11-year-old ninja warrior.
Show me who you are, Blake. You got it, Blake. Come on. Show me who you are here. You're driving on the outside. Come on, outside. Yes. Show me outside. Blake, you left him in the slide. Now just have fun.
He said he trains Ninja Warrior 23 hours plus per week. Loves it. Training with Ferris and Liam. They're all amazing, very supportive of Blake. All right, we got a tough obstacle here. We're going to see somebody like Blake really shoot for this obstacle. He's got to go for it. Oh, just a little short. Great attempt at it, though. 50 seconds left on the clock for Blake. Good reach up there. Again, this is great training for later on in the season. You're bound to see in regionals or worlds some long cliff lines. This is one that really requires some tough grip strength. Did great work on it. Down to the last obstacle now. It's a big swing going. He's got to unhook it on the backside and gets it. Great land there. Excellent performance, though, from Blake. All right, we got Sarah Dempsey coming to the starting platform now. Sarah coming out of Frederick, Maryland, training at Dexterity Depot. Been doing ninja for 3 years now. She is wrecking this course so far. 3 obstacles done. 15 seconds. Working across the balance now. And gets there. And she'll be able to get there. She's got it. Good pull-up move to get there. Sarah can grab that bar, walk across. Gets the whole way to the other side, jumping for that ring and dismounts. 2:13 left on the clock. Over to obstacle number 8 now. Seeing all green so far. Great move on that unstable rectangle. This obstacle naming geometry dash, all different kinds of shapes. Going over the bowl. Got the triangle as well. She's going to start building up her swing and then match it. Smart veteran move there to cut down on swings. 1:32 left. Got to what is one of the crux points on the course, certainly so far. Knowing she can take her time, really focus on this obstacle. This is a huge point if she can get it. Really got to get big on the backswing is the key. Again, all of it. And then she is, here we go. One more in the back.
Get ready to shoot in the front. Shoot!
Oh, just missing it. Oh, that was so close. She cleared the back, got her hand up. Oh, thought it was there. Great attempt from Sarah, though. She got there fast. That is a really cool designed obstacle. Dynamic type move. Comes on off. She's got 23 seconds left. She wants to do come on off. Looks like her hand's hurting. I thought she was coming back for that trapeze swing. Sure, she'll try that again in redemption time. All right, next up we got Lucian Cockle coming out of Urban Playground in Harrisburg. Lucian goes by Luke and Legendary Lux. I did not know that nickname. That might be a new one. I like it though. There, coming around the turn now. Hits that Bosu ball, balance no problem. Jumps right out to that ring. Takes the extra swing there to control it. It's a smart move. We've seen athletes overshoot that ending obstacle. Coming across the balance now. Lucian's first year competing at Tier 1. Made 2 Tier 2 Worlds last year. Ninja has always helped ground Lucian, giving them a sense of determination, purpose. Lucian crushing it thus far. 1:48, looking for obstacle number 7 completion. Gets it. Lucian also likes to craft puppets and masks, playing music with friends as well. Also been getting really good at riding the ripstick. I think I remember that from last time, a 2-wheeled skateboard. Oh, just came off that sideboard, had a little bit too much momentum into it. Didn't quite hold on. All right, I've been trying to figure out like taller or shorter athletes here. I think it's a pretty even advantage disadvantage situation because again, longer legs going to hurt you on the backswing, but shorter arms going to be hard to grab that extra pole, right? So I think we're very interesting obstacle that Lucian was just on, but now on to this cliff line. Series of cliffhangers. Oh, Lucian holding on to the vertical limit on the other side. Those aren't familiar with vertical limits. That is an ultra thin ledge.
Oh, wow. The shoulder mobility. Keep twisting around the front. Forward. There it is. Come on, fight it.
All right, Lucian.
Go, Lucian. Grab the
Lucian's practiced vertical limits in practice, so just a little fatigued after this. Got one more obstacle. 12 seconds left.
One more time, power. Unhook left and back. Ready? And here.
Oh, nice try, nice try. Great job by Lucian. Good fight. All right, taking a look at our run order. We got Emma, Sarah, Jacob, Emmeline, and Elliot coming on up. So Emma Capozzi heading over to the starting platform. Emma getting the countdown now.
You.
Gets across that first obstacle. Working through that course in less than 15 seconds through the first 3 obstacles. Slowing it down here to make sure you secure that landing. These next 2 obstacles, again, taking the time here is worth it. Successful across that balance obstacle.
Pull up, grab it.
And good move across that slider.
Grab that bar.
And making her way across this tightrope walk. Takes the extra swing for good measure, no problem. And we're moving on to the back half of the course now. Obstacle number 8 has been tricky. Really got to be working the swing and the powers. Yeah, she's got it. Gonna pull that down, build up her swing that way. Good upstart. It's gonna re-grip here and dismount accordingly. 1:34 left. Over to the money obstacle. Athlete's trying to figure out how to get it, and she's there. Got to make sure she doesn't knock it off in the backswing. She's got it. Crux obstacle down. All right, Emma on obstacle number 10 of 11 here.
Over top if you need to. Breathe. There you go.
It's going to go on those T ledges. Here we go. Tough grip line. Emma making her way through.
Stop, Emma.
She can use both sides of that. Really has to build up her swing, looking for this lâché move. Oh, and she nails it. Looking for the red here to finish off. Obstacle number 10 in the books. 20 seconds left. Can she get there? We are seeing a master class here from Emma. Continues it on. 10 seconds though. Time is going to be a factor. Oh, tried to link through. Great effort. Strong performance from Emma. Should be very pleased with that run. Purple.
Beavers.
All right, we got our next athlete, Sarah Fouts, hailing from Palmyra, Pennsylvania, training at Paramount Ninja Warrior. Sarah nailing that Bosu, coming across the backside and got to the ending platform. Taking the extra swing just to make sure she can secure that, stays there. Again, that was a starting and ending platform. Important to stay there. Sarah's been training, doing ninja for 3 years now. Sure, she's seen a roller or two in her time, but takes it on nonetheless. And strong move to that ring. Get on up, she does. Gonna work her way down across this balance. And just comes up a little short there. Tough break. She does have 1:55 still to work though. Inches out her hands to the far end of that cliffhanger. Let's get all of that swing. All right, again, we said taller athletes and shorter athletes on this one, both advantage and disadvantage. Sarah's really got to work hard to get her legs up over this, but has a big reach, and she's got it. Good move. Hit the foam roller on the backswing. It did not fall off, so she successfully completed that obstacle. Good strong move to that high devil step. Coming on off though. Got 22 seconds left still on the clock. So we're eyeing this up. Looks like she's going to try to take this off. If she can do it on the back swing. She's got it. And, ooh, got it connected. And just came off. She will hit that buzzer for good measure, though. Next up, we got Jacob Storch. And Jacob is off. Jacob hailing from Newark, Delaware. Got that Kinetic Ninja Warrior logo on. That is where he trains. Been doing ninja for 5 years. Over to obstacle number 4. Secures his landing. Methodically working across that balance. These athletes have been paying attention to those wobbly boards, knowing they got to not rush them. Attack move, not enough momentum though. He's going to have to come back. Coach is telling him got to get a lot of power. Kind of reset to that starting platform. See if he can run across. Got to get a little bit more. That might get him there. It's just a little short. All right, that might be enough here. There he goes. Patience pays off. He's got to get that bar, though. Jacob grabs it. Jacob working across this balance obstacle. He does have to get moving, though. He's got 40 seconds left. Still has all green, but just puts a foot down, so comes up a little short on it. Work on this next obstacle, though. Heard the countdown going and rushed that a little bit, maybe. But here we go. He's going to work this last obstacle of his. Let's see what he can do here. Made the clearing. Didn't quite get that bar, but I'm sure he'll try that again in redemption. Great run by Jacob. All right, next up we got Emmeline Sanders heading to the starting platform. Emmeline with that countdown is off. She's going to get right up into it. Emmeline trains right here at Urban Playground. She and her brother both working out here, and her mom in our adult ninja program. So another family of ninjas here.
Gentle. Control yourself, Emily. You're good. Use this. Don't rush this. Just stay on top. Get it going. Just slow and steady. Bend your knees a bit. Don't jump for it. You want to step when you get close. Okay,
Connects on that obstacle. Here we go to the tack move.
and now run towards that wall. Kick off it with both feet. Both feet. Kick. Yep. You're there. You're there.
Good move, and she's got it.
Lock it off. Come on. You're there. Touch that
Gotta
bar.
pull up to that bar.
Yep. You're there. Okay. Face there. Reach out against the wall. Bring yourself in. You got it. Lean against that wall. Feet out.
Gonna keep it tight against the wall. Not leaving anything to chance here. We'll grab that far bar. Going for the ring. Jump links out of there. Great job by Emily. Gonna chalk up. Really build up that swing. Big back swing to make sure she has enough, and just misses it. A little over 1:30 left. One of the obstacle that everybody seems to want to give a whirl here.
All right, big backswing, whip, up and over, and then arms in front. Oh, you
Good attempt at it by Emmeline. So she will chalk up a little bit before she gets going. 1:12 left.
Good. Good. Get your right hand over the top. That way. All right. Big. Big.
I'm looking to find that top.
You were definitely doing right there.
Let's go. Right over the top. Okay. Back.
Going to the T ledge. So she was trying to get to the top of the T ledge so you can top off. It's got 30 seconds left. Enough time to try out this last obstacle.
Right here, go. And up and over. Oh.
Good try by Emmeline.
Do it.
Coach is encouraging her to give it another whirl here. She's got a few more seconds. Oh, just missed on that one. Great effort by Emmeline. Taking a look at our run orders now. We got Elliot, Isaiah, Levi, Indy, and Nathaniel, our next 5. So after Emmeline, Indy, our last preteen female. We got 6 preteen males left. All right, Elliot getting that countdown and is off. Elliot already flying through this course. All right, Shuffle out of Gravity Forge. His 3rd year competing. And gets that balance obstacle. Elliot joined the Ninja team 2.5 years ago. This is his 3rd year competing in Ninja. Loves skyhook and ice pick obstacles. Also plays football and cheers on the Eagles. Go Birds. 2:04 left.
You got 2 minutes left. You're good. Cruising. Trust yourself.
Good backswing. Confident move to get to that
You're good.
board. Here we go.
Okay, come on. So proud of you.
Elliot wearing an old school Birds logo hat.
Show them who you are. Don't rush. Yup. A little more. Kick over the back. You have to shoot.
Oh, good shoot. Forward had plenty to work with there. Here we go. Game Boy to the coffin, and he's got it. Dominance, just like the Eagles so far.
Let's go. Go. Come on, kid.
He's trying to top off on that. He's got it moving, but he slows it down. Now he's working on the bogeys.
Come on, kiddo.
Navigating his way across this.
Yes.
It's got 38 seconds. Goes to the backside. That's a thin ledge. He's got both going. Oh, he's down to 2 fingers on the backside. Oh, just came off. I don't know how he was holding on to that backside. Just 2 fingers. Either way, Elliott is working this last obstacle. And hits that buzzer. Strong performance by Elliott. All right, next up we got Isaiah Schreck coming to the starting platform. Isaiah trading out a USA Ninja Challenge in Sunbury. All right, and Isaiah is off. Isaiah's been doing Ninja for 3 years now. Comes around that turn strong, enjoys playing musical instruments. I remember this from his bio. Owns a chicken business with his brother. Love it. Loves Jesus, family, and friends. Good order right there. Isaiah coming across, trying to make sure he secures that landing. You don't want to go too short, but he's got it. Also like to give a shout out to those watching from home. Isaiah appreciates your cheering, I'm sure. Leads out that roller a little bit. Makes the roller do some of the work for him. Good performance so far. He's got 5 obstacles in. Good tack off, and he did push off, so he may have enough. He's got enough. Had that little extra push at the end to work with. Isaiah keeping it close to the wall here as he guides himself, looking for that end bar. Got it. Pushes forward. Nice job to finish that obstacle off. On the geometry dash obstacle now. He's got to throw a little further to catch this move, and he's got it. Strong grip there. This move, essentially the same thing, but in backwards. Oh, just comes off. And it's a tricky line. He made a tough grab, and he's got to change his grip to get to the next one. Right now, working through the up and over obstacle. Got to get really strong on this backswing. He pushes forward. Great grab. Oh, just knocked it off. Great going, though, by Isaiah. Topping off on that T-ledge. All parts are in play. So this is where you work through this little cliff line. I like the match on the vertical limits. He's working hard to continue fighting through this course. Oh, good attempt there. Love the fight the whole way through. Great job, Isaiah. All right, our last 5 now. We got Levi, Indy, Nathaniel, Marcus, and Cam. All right, Levi getting the countdown. Levi Bastian go by Crash. His ninja nickname. Been doing ninja for 3 years. Trains with Coach Frankie at Sunbury. Ken secures that landing. You can tell Coach staying control. He goes by Crash. Early on, just wrecking through obstacles. Got a little more control now as he's matured. That control at that pace is a great combination. Levi making good work so far through this course. Got to the end and makes that nice dismount. Two minutes left on obstacle number 8. Again, making great timing thus far. Great catch on that sideways board. All right, let's see if he reaches for that backside. Yep, he's backwards now. But he's going to work it and gets himself secure. Here we go. Minute and 31 seconds left. Levi eyeing up a podium. This would be a big point if he can get it. And he hit it, but he's okay. Gotta make sure he finishes this. Oh, caught the front end. He's good there. And he's got it. 9 obstacles down. A minute left. Green, 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 green across the board through 9. Oh, just comes down. That was a strong performance. Should put him in good position. How quickly he got there. Just came off. He's got plenty of time. He can try it again. It's exactly what his coach tells him to do. And he will go and hit that buzzer. Great job by Levi. All right, next up, our final preteen female athlete of the day. We got Indy. All right, Indy Bergman taking it to the course now. Obstacle 1 down. Comes around this turn. Indy go-go. Coming out of Dexterity Depot. She's been doing ninja for 3 years now. She loves basketball, baking, hanging with friends. Goal is to continue to do ninja and eventually open her own homemade candy shop. Looks like just came off 1 foot. Oh. across the balance now. Got enough to step over. She's there.
Trust it, trust it, trust it. That's it. All right. You have to go back. Get ready. Get ready. Put your feet on.
Got a little more momentum that time.
You got it. Come on. Leader. All right, lady. It's on the slant.
So she's got to get a big push or maybe resets.
Push.
Don't give up. Don't give up. All right. You come here.
See if she can reset.
Get there.
Again, it's tricky. It's an uphill slant. It is a tough obstacle. And she's coming across the back half of this. Just going to continue working through it. Good move to get out of there. Minute and 12 left.
Bigger than you think. Let's go. Bigger.
All right, Indy's side. She may actually be able to not need to pick up her feet as much with this. Got to cross and just a little bit short of that bar. Still 32 seconds left. So Indy loves basketball, baking, hanging with her friends. Good move to get up there. 18 seconds left, so she'll have time for this final obstacle.
Bigger. On the back, on the left. Don't give up.
Just coming off. Good fight from Indy. All right, next up we got Nathaniel Pennings. All right, Nathaniel, second year competing, first year in Tier 1. Crushed it in Tier 2 last year. Coming in as a preteen this year, and he's off. Nathaniel trains right here in Urban Playground, coming around that turn. And jump right out to that ring. There we go. Onto the balance now. Oh, and he's got it. See that power. And he has enough for it. Good moves there. Looking fluid. Coming against the wall, keeping it tight. Jumps and is through. He chalks on up. Getting right up into this.
All right, up and around. Squeeze tight. Lock it in. Good. Good.
Such a strong ninja on some of these grip obstacles.
Good.
He's got to get it swinging the right way. Finish this obstacle out. There you go. Minute and 37 left. And again, like I said, this is such a key point if you can get there. Oh, he hit it, but he's good. He's good.
You gotta go up now. Match. All right, ready? Back and go. Squeeze this claw if you're there.
Pushes through to the coffin. Got enough for the point. Minute and 10 seconds left.
All right, just make sure your right hand gets up there so you can reach left on the boat.
Keeping his run alive.
All right, right hand up on the top of the
Got to really work for this point, though.
Good. Fix your grip. All right, now left. You got to really lock in your muscles here. Come on, squeeze tight.
Lock it in. Here's the fight. Here's where it all pays off, Nathaniel.
Squeeze,
You see him gritting it out. He is continuing to grit it out.
Forward. And right.
Just a little short. Oh, good attempt by Nathaniel. He was making good timing to that point, too.
Unhook in the back, right here. Up. Good.
Again, a strong performance so far. I think only 3 athletes have gotten to that point. As it stands, it's right at that podium mark. But we have a couple more athletes left. Marcus Leinert, was he ever checked in? No? Okay.
We didn't know Marcus.
Yeah, you're good. Take your time. Take your time up there. Take your time. All right, we had a scratch. Marcus is out, so Cam is up. Cam will be our last competitor. We'll give him a minute to get up there, though. We didn't scratch him. Okay. It's fine. Like I said, on to our last competitor. Cam Bogart finishing off our day.
So we don't get charged. That's good. Good point.
All right, Cam getting that countdown, and he's off. Cam's been doing Ninja for 3 years out of the USA Ninja Challenge in Sunbury, PA. Goes by White Lightning, and you can figure out why. He flies through these courses, makes you a little nervous on balance obstacles. Cam would like to shout out his sponsor, Trey's Horse Trailer Sales. Help make competition season possible this year. Cam loves high flying, swinging obstacles. Well, we got a couple of those lined up for you, Cam. Being coached right alongside his coach, Coach Frankie. Brown flash, where there's flash, there's lightning. Lightning, there's flash, I should say, other way around. Either way, Cam is tearing up this course so far. Oh, just comes off. Oh, he was getting at such a quick pace up until that point. All right, let's see. He has enough swing on this one. He's got plenty. Just avoid that bar. He knocked it out of the way, but he's going to continue on. And dismounts. right, Cam, plenty of time left for this last obstacle. 1:10 to go. And got it going.
Come on. You got this. Come on, big.
All right, let's see the launch. He's got to set this up to pop off, and he's got it. Such a strong move there. Great finish by Cam. All right, and that does it for our preteen division. Let's hear it for all these preteen athletes today. You guys crushed it. All right, let's start with the preteen females. 4 awards. Come through that gap in the fence or around the other side and get your medal and go to the podium. All right, so preteen females first. In 3rd place, Brandy. All right, in 2nd place today, we got Morgan. And coming in 1st place, also qualifying for Northeast Regionals, let's hear it for Emma. All right, on over to the guys now. In 3rd place, we have Levi. And coming in 2nd place today, Nathaniel. And taking 1st place today, let's hear it for Elliot Schloeffel.
Good stuff, boys. Yeah, good job. Yeah.
All right, guys, hang up there for a minute. We have a couple additional qualifiers to stay put. Let's have Isaiah and Ryan on up here as well. All right, well done, guys. All right, we're going to go right into redemption.